What is up, YouTube? We're back and we'll be going over my weekly watch list for the week. So these are the stocks that I'm looking at for potential trade, um, like swings, like breakouts, undercuts, potential share plays, anything like that. So let's get into it. First off, with the Discord, we are in Rocket Lab calls, or at least I'm in Rocket Lab calls. Look at the amount of we're 80, like from where we entered, we have 85% to the upside. Um, so we're really far from all time highs on our Rocket Lab. We're down around 50% from the all time highs. So that's idea is simple. You see this orange line. Let's remove this green line. This orange line is the 200 daily EMA. We have these lows right here as well. And so uh, what we are looking at, or what I was looking at, is a bounce off of these lows as well as this 200 daily EMA. As you can see, we are getting that. Um, Overnight, we are down around 2.5%, but yeah, that's pretty simple. And then on Robinhood, these are the stocks that I'm actually watching for the week. So we have Robinhood, a little. We have been textbook breakouts. Sorry, we've been breaking out like textbook. We make a move up, we flag, breakout, flag, breakout, flag, breakout. We're flagging again. So that idea is to buy off of the undercut of previous day low. So the low from Friday, the idea is to buy off of that. However, you could have honestly already been in on Friday. You could have got in as we tapped the 10 EMA, but if we get a little retracement or tap that 10 EMA again, I will be looking to buy some shorter dated calls. I am in leaps already, so company itself is doing amazing. It's looking really good. Uh, they're rolling out with AI trading bots and whatnot. So or AI assistants and whatnot. So really exciting. We have hymns that I'm looking at as well for the week. For as well here we have been having breakout, flag, breakout, flag, breakout. So here we're just kind of still in that flag consolidation range. So I'm looking to buy as we get above the 10 EMA. So this green EMA here, I'm looking to buy. Uh, so we'll look at that for over the next few days, targeting 40.99. As you can see here, some clear levels. We are getting above the EMAs, which on Robinhood as well. So it's bullish. We have CRDO for a simple breakout above previous day high. Unless, of course, like overnight, you can see we're down 4%. So we could get an undercut of this. If we reclaim this, honestly, it could look good. But since we are down already overnight, we'll probably wait for a little more consolidation on here. So I move this to the lower end of the watch list. If not, a little time. And then we have A Lab. A Lab's looking amazing. Uh, Overnight again, we're down. The market's pretty much down. Let's look at NQ. Yeah, NQ is down over a percent overnight. So, you know, we are trying to bottom out, but we'll see. So, it could look like we're sweeping these lows right here. Sorry, let's see. It seems like we are sweeping these lows. If we can get above this and hold, then we'll look good for tomorrow for a little bounce. But as of right now, A Lab's still on the watch list. Probably looks like we're undercutting and bouncing off this 20 daily EMA. It'll look good. So do something like this. A sweep of these lows and this EMA and bounce. We also have CRWD, so CrowdStrike. We have this could look good as we undercut the previous day low as well and bounce off this 20 EMA. So that's something I'm going to be looking at. Potentially for a shares play, not necessarily options because the options are pretty expensive. Uh, as well as Dell. Dell looks really good. It's been holding up with strong relative strength. As you can see here, we're just straight up flagging after that insane move to the upside. After that artificial Trump pump, you already know. Yeah, I'll be looking as we undercut and bounce off this EMA right here on the daily. It'll look really good. Might even grab some shares, some like 2x leverage shares here as we get above the 10 EMA. So I'll be looking into that. Probably put this closer up. We have HQ. HQ, I'm not really interested in it. It's honestly, I don't even know what they do. So, not really a crazy name or anything like that. So, probably remove it off my watch list. Mama, it's a stock that's out there that was on the screener, but that's about it. I'm not really too fond of it. Don't even know what it does. Apparently, food industry. So, not really too excited. Exciting, sorry. We have STX here. So, Seagate. This could look really good as we either break above this previous day high or we bounce off this 50 daily EMA. We are down over almost 4% overnight. So yeah, something to watch if we can sweep these lows and get right above them. You'd want to actually wait for us to maybe consolidate a little bit more or just get above these EMAs. So something to watch. SEDG, I'm actually really liking this. We had an insane move to the upside. Now we're just flagging sideways. And if we can get above these EMAs, again, it'll look really good. Yeah. So either a break above this previous day high, or you could anticipate it by uh, entering as soon as we get above these EMAs. We also have SIMO. SIMO is holding up really strong. It is down almost 3.5% overnight. So uh, something to keep an eye out, keep an eye on. But I do like it if we're able to sweep this previous day low, this PDL. If we can sweep and bounce off this 20 EMA, we're really strong as you know the whole market is kind of on there. Look at QQQ real quick. You can see here, Q's is it's holding on its EMAs, right? It's riding the 50 EMA. So is SIMO. There's other stocks that aren't really riding them, such as like Rock Lab or anything like that. So that's kind of that shows the relative strength. So we had something like SIMO and Dell that are holding up with strength. You can see it's very far from its 50 EMA. So truly some strong stocks right there. So SIMO, one of them to keep an eye out on. Probably move it closer to the top as well with A-Lab. A-Lab looks amazing. Lemonade actually had a crazy move the last couple weeks. It seems like we are finally flagging. So if we're able to either consolidate a little bit more or just immediately sweep again on the 10 EMA, then push up, that'd be great. But honestly, I'd want to wait for us to consolidate a little bit more, top around a little bit more, get a little bit tighter. So probably move this a bit lower. Uh, Another one I'm really excited about is Micron. Micron's flagging really well. If we can get a tap on this 50 daily EMA again, it'll look good for those that haven't really entered shares. I mean, it's a decent spot on this 50 EMA, or you could, buy something else like a dram or something like that. Yeah, drams down in damn drams down insane overnight. Why is memory down heavy? 10% down. This looks nice. I actually will be probably looking to get some shares into this. Um, Sorry, now that I'm here, Qualcomm came into mind. I've been building out this position for. I built it out somewhere here, but just on a side note, I would be looking as a like for a breakout here or something like that, but not really too ready yet. So for now, just a DCA opportunity. But yeah, we have Reddit as well. So we have Reddit textbook breakout. Missed this breakout unfortunately, but here we are flagging again. So if we're able to sweep this previous day low, bounce on this 10 EMA, we look really solid. We've been holding up pretty well in this market, and next targets would be like 208 to 212, 213. So, the main stocks I'm looking at right now, and some other stocks just that I'm watching that aren't really ready yet. I already told you I moved Lemonade. I would like it to consolidate a little bit longer. CRDO could consolidate a little bit more. Cipher, we could tighten up a bit more. as well as just get above the EMAs mainly. BE as well. Okay, on the weekly, this little undercut is looking insane. We are bouncing off this 20 weekly EMA as well. Excuse me. So, you know, if we can get a bounce here, will look amazing. Good little risk to reward. SEZL. Don't really know what they do, but they've just been on an insane run. So honestly, you might just want to either we break out here and we just keep the momentum going, or we might have a stronger pullback to this 50 EMA. As of right now, we're looking really strong. We also have what is this, VRT. VRT has actually been pulling up decently well. I think it's in like cooling, like the cooling sector. I think, yeah, cooling. So something to keep an eye out. Let's look at the daily. Sorry, I don't think I have it. Anyways, so the daily looks solid. Low. We had a breakout level here, kind of retesting, failed to break out from here. So honestly, could use a little bit more time to consolidate before we break out a bit more. Probably consolidate for a few more days. So kind of why it's just on the watch list. Or like not ready yet. It needs a little bit more time. Life 360 looks surprisingly really solid. We're getting above the EMAs already, so it's looking really good. I'm not really sure if I would take this. Like, I'm not really interested in owning a Life 360 app. You know what I mean? Or, yeah. So, just a trade idea. Sweep off these previous lows and bounce, or we could kind of tighten up a little bit more and then get a little textbook breakout. Another thing I am watching would be these data center plays. So something like an Iron or a Nebius. For those I already know, we kind of we had an Iron for a bit. I ended up selling out around break even, I think, not at a bit of a profit, I think. Um, Nebius on the other hand, banger trade. Um, I was in with decent position, but then I cut it in like a quarter, so not really a meaningful position. Ended up running for over 200%. Cut it, and right now just sitting on the profits to either reinvest into Qualcomm because I am looking at Qualcomm as a potential data center play now that they're pivoting, uh, moving on closer to like the 2028, 2028, 30, 2030, sorry. But Iron still looking solid on the weekly. I think it is on the 50. Yeah, it's somewhere around the 50 day weekly EMA. So if we could get above it, it would be a nice little DCA average DCA opportunity, as well as Nebius. Nebius is looking solid. We did touch basically come down to this 20 weekly EMA. So if we can get above this 50 daily EMA, it'll look a bit better for shares ad or anything, or like just a breakout. Wolf on the other hand, I think it looked nice on the weekly. Yeah, looks amazing. Cutting 2 weeks ago lows and writing on this 20 EMA weekly. So really good. Just needs a little bit more consolidation. So Hut as well is another one. We have Keel. So basically all these like data center plays are setting up. APOD setting up as well. This was a trade idea from before. Clean that up a bit. We are on this 200 daily EMA, 50 weekly EMA. So again, just something to look out for. And lastly, I think lastly, MVTS, semiconductor play. It's on this 50 weekly EMA, 200 daily EMA. So pretty cheap. Really not cheap, but like pretty sold off from its highs. It's down what over 60%. So it is definitely due for a little bounce, at least to the 10 daily EMA or something like that. So definitely something to keep an eye out on. Besides that, I am in leaps on Zeta still. Zeta's looking amazing. It's up 0.3% overnight, so it's actually pretty surprising. SoFi's just been doing a whole bunch of nothing really, like it's chopping. Min leaps, I added them around 18 or 1750, so might be around break even on that. Hood leaps are doing well. I think I'm up around 50%. I'm not entirely sure, but nice little add off the 10 and 20 daily EMAs. Um, I am in one more leap, I think. Yeah, him sleeps. I'm in him sleeps as well. Um, Somewhere up here, so basically around break even, if not a little bit down. But the upside that it has, that these stocks have, are crazy. So when in doubt, don't try to time the market. Just kind of grab some time on your contracts if you have the opportunity to, and just let time do its thing. Obviously, buy quality names and know what you're buying. That's as far as that's as much as I have for now. Yeah, definitely will be posting whether or not I get into these trades in the Discord. So if that's something that interests you, so that way you have some sort of like a second opinion, or you're you know, double, you're questioning yourself on whether or not you should enter a trade, you can ask any questions in there. Feel free to join. It's in the bio. So yeah, for now, wishing you guys a great week, and remember to stay smart and always be an observer of the market. Never try to time the market. Just do your best to always be patient. And yeah, exchange driving for arriving is something I really like from Justin Warline. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, for now, God bless, and we're out of here. Peace.